What's up, everyone? It's your girl Nita Flying High, and you tuned in to another one. Reddit founder, this nigga Alexis. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say nigga. My bad. This ninja Alexis buys stake in Chelsea Women, and AKA I was just gonna say Serena Williams' husband buys into Chelsea Women. This is some wild work, y'all. Let's see what the articles say, okay? Reddit founder Alexis has bought a stake in Women's Super League champions Chelsea, and the club has confirmed. Alexis, who is married to tennis great our GOAT Serena Williams, will have a seat on Chelsea's women's board after purchasing 8 to 10% shares believed to be worth around 20 million. All right, this is a landmark day in the history of Chelsea women and for women's football in Europe and beyond, says Aki, whoever this guy, chief executive Chelsea Women. This investment is validation of the club's past success, but more importantly, it is yet another proof point in the market of the persistent growth and potential of women's football. There is no greater champion of investing in the future of girls and women's sports than Alexis, and we are incredibly, proud of you, proud to welcome him and the club. What is it? Ohana or something? 42 has invested in women's football previously as the largest shareholder in American club side Angel City FC until it was sold in 2024 for about 102 milli. The highest price of a women's sports team until this deal. Like I said, Angel City ain't won nothing though. But anyways, regardless. As founding control owner of Angel City FC, I've seen the opportunity to create a growth of worldwide brands with women's football, and I'm confident Chelsea FC Women is the next global women's sports brand. Says Ohana, something like that. I don't even know. Okay, we're going to call him Alexis. Had announced news of his investment on Wednesday and posted images of Chelsea kits with the names of his children. As you can see, the names of his children. Okay, him and Serena, right? I don't know if Serena gave him children. I don't know about the celebrities like that. I'm sorry. It is what it is. All right. Alexis, who also owns shares of the TGL Golf League, founded social media giant Reddit, and has an estimate net worth of 150 million. Not enough. Not compared to Michelle Kane. That ain't nothing. Anyways, his investments are roughly 20 million. Puts the value of Chelsea Women at more than 200 million, which was worth placed on his investment, like it says, of roughly 20 million puts the value of Chelsea Women at more than 200 million, which was the worth placed on the club when Chelsea FC Holdings sold the team to a sister company. So it's the same price, Chelsea. Anyways, the Blues have but y'all in England, so it kind of makes sense. Anyways, the Blues have put a post investment valuation at the club 245 million. It marks the latest boardroom change for Chelsea, who recently appointed Manhad as the first dedicated chief executive officer for Chelsea Women. Later this month, Chelsea won their 6th consecutive title. Scandalous. Anyways, they become the first side to finish a 22-game campaign unbeaten. Ridiculous. And set a new league record of 60 points. Flabbergasted. They also won the Women's League Cup in March and are going for a domestic treble. Scandalous. When they meet Manchester United, who I'm rooting for, in the Women's FA Cup final at Wembley on Sunday. At the game, of course, Alexis and Serena Williams are expected to attend. Chelsea also reached the semifinals of the Women's Champions League, but were knocked out by Barca 8-2 on aggregate. Stop the cap. Look at them. 8-2. Why is that in bold, fam? Why is that in bold? Why? They remind you niggas, I don't give a fuck how much money you invested into I'm sorry. They just remind you, no matter how much money you invested into Chelsea, they still got manhandled by Barca. But yeah, y'all, listen, we're having these billionaires, these millionaires. They're investing into the women's game, as we know, because, it's one of the biggest games in the world, and it's becoming more global. People are watching it. We, as the individuals, are watching. So we need to understand, okay, put your money where your mouth is. What type of archetypes will you attract with this type of money? And it needs to be archetypes that have the ability to see the game. They have to be archetypes that have to be able to see the game and play the game. Because when we were doing ChatGPT breakdowns, we realized that teams that play chaotic, teams that do not have high level of IQ, aka their players don't have a high level IQ of football, they fuck up the whole system. They fuck up our system. So like I said, it is what it is. No longer can we have low IQ football players in the realm where the game is going global. And we're going to see what teams want to continue that narrative of low IQ players, or we're going to see what teams have the ability to attract high IQ players and then allow these high IQ players the freedom to be able to do what they need to do, which is, play sacred geometry football, as we discover type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. So I don't care. It's up now. It's up now. We have to see harmonious football being displayed on the football field. And like I said, with Chelsea, ain't no ninjas in England have beat them. That's why Manchester United, if y'all lose to Chelsea, y'all back to the drawing board too. Y'all need to figure out who y'all need to attract to be able to beat Chelsea. And you're gonna have to find the right players, the right mental players, and you need them to, you got to come to, y'all all got to, everyone in England is going to have two big ops. London City Lionesses is the new women on the block. All right, London City Lionesses is here, and now of course Chelsea is let me put myself up right in this bitch. And Chelsea is the other Chelsea is the other. Still 6-time champions is wild work, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm all for the investment. But remember, when we were doing ChatGPT breakdowns, as more people and as more of these billionaires and trillionaires invest, they're gonna want to attempt to control the narrative, and that ain't gonna happen. Our footballers, us as individuals, football is still supposed to be able to heal us as a collective. Football is supposed to uplift us as a collective. And when I was doing the ChatGPT breakdown, when I realized what had happened, y'all remember when Chelsea got their ass hit up to Barca, right? How everyone was reacting out of low frequency vibration, right? In essence, this is what they do. So when you react in a low vibrational frequency when it comes to result on the football field, you're not helping anybody. And you have to be able to see past the illusion that you have to read the energy of the game. You have to be able to see past the illusion. And like I said, I don't know how Ninjas was hating on Germa when she didn't even play she didn't even start. So that's just cap. But yes, honestly, I'm not surprised people are interested in the game. It's about damn time, niggas. It's about damn time. Open the fucking checkbook and sign it. Open the checkbook and sign. I want the ladies to get paid. And like I said, when you help women, you help a lot. But remember, these ninjas, because they open in the pocketbooks, they're going to want to be able to control, No. You could be a silent investor, homie. Like, I'm just being realistic because I don't even know. Like I said, all these people are from outside of the realm looking in. They wasn't tuned into women's football, but now that the whole, now that women's sports consciousness is on the rise, everyone wants to participate. You know what I'm saying? So we got to protect women's football spiritually first, and then we're going to see how this is manifested on the football field, okay? What type of archetypes and what type of energy are we going to get from these teams? Also, the teams that have now, quote unquote, have $1 million, billion-dollar investors. Where is that money? Where is that money coming from? Is it good money or is it bad money? We're going to see how it is. Chelsea, we're going to see. Y'all been winning without the money, fam. Chelsea, Is the money going to make y'all better, or is the money going to change y'all, Chelsea? We going to find out. Look, we going to find out. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Kang ain't playing around. But like I said, I'm happy I'm happy that Michelle Kang got some opposition. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like a lot of these other people that are invested in women's football are scared. You know what I'm saying? They going to tuck their tail and run. But I'm glad some people are pulling up. And I bet you Serena has something to do behind this type shit. All right, y'all. Deuces.